How might an online, teacher-facilitated session look like for students enrolled in Invictus Global Schoolhouse's Smart School program? Let's take a look at how Mr. Lee facilitates an online teacher-facilitated session for a physics lesson.
Good morning, class. Let's take a look at how you have managed your self-directed lessons. Excellent. The test data shows that all of you have understood the fundamentals of the topic, physical quantities. Now, let's go deeper into the concepts. Take a look at this question. I would like all of you to post your responses using the digital Postit board. You should first share your own response to the question before reading what others have written. Let's spend 5 minutes on this.
In the meantime, Mr. Lee observes from his screen what some of the students are posting. Did you also observe how Mr. Lee involved his students in the learning process through questioning and getting their responses? Notice how he is able to track, in real time, all his students' responses. Having such data at his fingertips helps him to think ahead of how to structure his subsequent lessons.
I see that all of you have posted your responses. Let's take a look together. Do you notice any similar responses? Can I have a volunteer to do clustering? Yes, thank you, Lily. The rest of the class, please guide Lily as well.
Also notice how students may interact and collaborate with one another seamlessly, as if they were seated beside each other.
Good. Any last suggestions before I move on? Thumbs up if we can continue. Could someone explain how you decided on these 3 clusters? Okay, let's have Alex first.
Gladys suggested that we put the answers with temperature together. Oma and Renzi pointed out that theirs were similar, so we grouped theirs. And the rest were also somewhat similar, but in a different way.
Good. Would anyone like to build on Alex's explanation? Let's have a lady this time. Go ahead, Elle.
Oma and Renzi's answers also mention sound. Thanks. Oh, and whereas, the last cluster generally stated something about speed, and had no other specifics, unlike the rest.
Now, did you also observe how he used her students' answers and built on it, instead of simply giving the teacher's solution? This is just a glimpse of the many possible learning scenarios that may happen in our face-to-face teacher-facilitated lessons. Our teachers are qualified and experienced in using digital tools to enable rich learning to happen digitally.